Guys, this new feature in Etheria Restart is actually game-changing. Not content creators saying it's game-changing because that's what we say. This will literally change the way each and every one of us play the game. I don't know how they snuck something this big into last night's update. This was not in the patch notes, not in the rebalancing notes. This is a new feature in which we can fully save and load out entire builds of team comps. It's going to remember all the units we used, all the modules we built upon them, and all the shells they had equipped. So what am I talking about? Let's get right into it. I'm going to move my head out of the way. You can see this is going to be my Doki Doki Hell 4 lineup. If I click down here to start the battle, you can see we get this new pop-up, and it says, the current team's equipment setup differs from the preset team configuration. Do you want to use the previous preset team's equipment setup for battle? I can confirm or ignore. Before I do either, what are they talking about? If we see this button down here, previously we could use this to save formations. So literally just the 5 units we want to bring into battle. This was quick, it was convenient, it wasn't that useful because we still had to make sure they were all geared, they all had the right shells, so on and so on. If you look now, though, on this preset formation I have saved, you can see each one of these units has a shell, and actually they're all fully geared. So before I click this use button right here and we see it in effect, I just want to demonstrate. If I go to my Animus list and we go to Kazuya the Reverie, you'll see she is not fully geared and she does not have a shell. But with just a single click of a button, since I've saved this entire formation when all of these girls, all of these anima were geared out with modules and shells, once I go over here, I click on use on the preset formation, you'll see the equipment in this preset is already equipped by other characters. Continue using it. Yes, and now they're all geared out. Simple as that. Click on the Animus. Let's go back to Kazuya. She is fully geared out and ready to go, as is every single unit here in this battle. So if we enter, you'll see we're ready to go. I'll let this play in the background while I explain why this is so powerful. You can save these teams, these formations, these loadouts for every single battle you want to do in the game. And then all you have to do to re-gear for a piece of content is click that single button. So take the time, set up the teams, save those teams, and you are good to go. I'll show you that in just a moment, but it is so powerful in practice. I'll show you how to actually save it yourself. We'll do a Nico Nana save from scratch, but this thing is just crazy. All of that getting lost in the sauce of where is this piece of gear, or what did I title that pre-saved gear loadout for this unit, that's all gone because we can save an entire team loadout all at once, now with the modules and of course with the shells. That's going to be the run right there, 48 seconds. It's fine. Let's go to Nico Nana and let me show you how to save this, and then I'm going to show you the best part. So if you're getting ahead of me, you might know what the best part is, or you might be asking yourself questions, but does this work in PvP? The short answer, yes. The long answer, yes, it really does. So in your PvP, for these comps, unless you're showing stuff off as a content creator or you're experimenting or who knows what, you'll just save your one meta team for that moment, your fastest, best in slot team, and you're good to go. But you'll see when we go into PvP, you can save many, many, many formations if you want. You could have your speedy setup, you could have your sped up with revelation, you could have your stall setup, you could have your crowd control setup, whatever you want. Before we do that, I do want to show you how to actually practically use this and save a new formation. We're going to head into Nico Nana over here. So let me click on, I have not saved a formation yet, so I'm going to show you how to do it. An important thing to note is when you gear out another team, as we just did for my Doki Hell 4, they are going to take that gear and put it onto your units. So right now you'll see my Ling Luo is not fully equipped. So we're going to go through these 4. I have starred them, so they're at the top of the list and it's easy to find. Let's just go check. My Rosa here is good. If I go to my Ling Luo, let's go and let's put her in some gear. I've got it saved right here, Ling Luo, Aurora, Nico Nana. Let's throw that on, work our way down. We got Tsukiyomi, she is not fully geared. I'll do this one, Tsukiyomi NN, Nico Nana. And finally, Viper, is he geared? Nope. Let's click over here. Let's go to the Viper build I saved. And by the way, you will not have to save these now in the future. I can just take this, press confirm, replacement, and we're good to go. So what is the final step? I go over here, I click on this button, I do save as new formation, and now I click use, and it is good to go. It is saved. To prove that, let me take all the gear off of Rosa right now. Now she no longer has any modules. She just has her shell. Let's actually take that off as well. That is unloaded. Let's go back to our formation, click the button, click use, and before you know it, our Rosa is re-geared, as is everyone if they had been missing gear. So now we can just enter the battle and it will be a fully functional battle. And if I ever come back here, it doesn't matter if at that moment of me setting up the team, entering the challenge, everyone's geared. As long as I remember to click the formation button and click use, it will apply exactly this, exactly what we're working on here. So we'll quickly let this run out, and then we're going to head into Arena. All right, so there we go. That is going to be our Nico Nana run. And now we can head straight into Arena. One last burst from Rosa here. And you'll see I've saved one comp there. So we'll use that. And then I'll show you quickly how you could save another comp and make full and complete use of this crazy new feature. So like I said, this is literally game changing in that it will change the way we're all going to play the game. So let's enter. Let's try to find an easy-ish battle. We'll try this one. I'm probably gonna lose. Everyone has Lily but me, apparently. But we'll head in here. You can see we're not fully geared out. I think if I click on my Kloss, you should see, can I just hold her down? We should see she's not fully geared. They're not showing us everything. Take my word for it. There's no way she's fully geared. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna click on the formation, click use, and now everyone's geared out. Yeah, let's see Kloss now. Yeah, she's cooking. There we go. She had no modules. Now she's got a full stack. Let's head into the battle and let's see. Throw it on auto. We're faster, so we should be in pretty good shape. Rosa cuts the line and should be fairly good to go. But you can see I didn't have to do any re-gearing, and all of a sudden I'm ready to hop right into PvP just like that. And that level of convenience is something some games have, but usually it takes a long period of time for them to work up to. This arrived in 2 months' time, right? The level of convenience here is pretty tremendous, and I think everyone will start to appreciate it immediately, but more and more as you have a team saved for every piece of content, and then you can really focus on having multiple formations, multiple loadouts saved specifically in the arena. So to conclude, that is what we're going to do whenever we finish dealing with this Kloss over here. Not the speediest team I've got, but at least we got a W. But I'll show you, I actually don't have other kind of comps that I use, but now I will, because I'm going to build out a bunch of teams. So I'll make the quickest, fastest thing for us to save so you can see this in action. Come on, guys, take her out. There we go. So that is our little W. So let's say I wanted to go into the next battle. Let's say I wanted to take out a harder opponent, one further to the right here. This is the kind of comp that would for sure kick my butt. And let's say I can't outspeed this Lily. I can't do that. Let's say I wanted to do a stall team. So what I could do is I could have pre-saved over here a new formation with some kind of stall team. So I don't have that saved right now, but let's just make up the most random thing. Something like this, all right? This wouldn't work, but let's just say this was my team. I could save it, save as a new formation, and then load that in. Oh wait, I wanna go back to my speed team. That's a better shot. Boom, just like that, they're all geared. Back to my stall team, you get it. This is an unbelievable feature. This is really going to change gameplay for so many players, and I cannot wait to play around with this later on stream. So if you're watching this when the video comes out, catch me on my Twitch, link in the description. Hope to see you over there. What an unbelievable addition from our friends at XD. Beautiful stuff. Thank you, Jack. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I've been Fastidious. If you appreciate what we do over here at Etheria Station, make sure you are subscribed to the channel. We're doing videos almost every single day. Sometimes, like today, many videos in a day. So it gets pretty fun. If you're not yet playing, use my link in the description in the top pinned comment to download the game now. Share with your mother, and we'll see you real soon. Bye.
Fastidious.